Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the newly released Dark Skies. And if you've seen the trailer for Dark Skies, it's kind of mysterious. It seems like they want you to think that the movie is one thing, when in fact it's really another. From the trailer, one can glean that it is your sort of standard spook house movie, a la Paranormal Activity, Sinister, Insidious, Mama, etc., etc. Basically a group of people in a house besieged by some sort of paranormal threat. And this is a minor spoiler, but if you're going to go see the movie, before the credits even roll, they kind of spoil this for you. Instead of a paranormal threat, the threat in Dark Skies is of extraterrestrial origin. But the movie relies really heavily on a lot of the similar kind of boo scares and, you know, the creating of tension and suspense the same way that those movies, Paranormal Activity, Sinister, Insidious, etc., have relied upon. And to a certain extent, they succeed in that. Now, is it anything that we haven't seen before? Sort of typical boo scares, you know, the building of suspense of people sort of walking in and out of rooms, and, you know, is there anything behind this person? Is there anything around the corner waiting for this person? That kind of thing. And as I said, to a certain extent, it kind of works. There were a couple of effective boo scares that got the audience. A couple of those sort of, you know, surprise moments that, you know, for the less, what do I want to say, the less sort of, you know, the more susceptible a person is to those kind of scares, you know, they were effective toward. Is the movie really anything special? No, not really. I mean, I would definitely lump it into that, like as I said, that spook house milieu. I would put it slightly above Mama, but I would put it slightly below Sinister. It's a decent movie. There is a bit more sort of to it. There's a little bit more meat on the bone as far as a character-y standpoint, which I actually appreciated. The characters are... we have a young family who's going through some financial turmoil. They have an adolescent son who's going through all the troubles of being an adolescent. They have a young son, and you know, that the sort of tension between the mother and the father as far as, you know, what's going on inside the home, you know, that was an interesting aspect. The amount of time that they spent with, you know, the adolescent boy and his sort of troubles. You know, I enjoyed that. That put some meat on the bone. That gave the characters actual character. The acting, for the most part, was really well done. As I said, there were a few effective boo scare kind of moments. There were a few, you know, tense moments where, you know, my girlfriend squeezed my hand and she was like, "Oh, something's gonna scare me. Something's gonna scare me." So, you know, it was effective on that level. Did it do anything that we haven't necessarily seen before? No, not at all. Is it worth a matinee? I would say yes. I would say it's worth a matinee. It's not really a bad movie. It's just one of those that, you know, as I said, it borrows heavily from better movies, but doesn't really capitalize or bring anything new to the table as far as, you know, like I said, the spook show kind of movie. If you've got an afternoon to burn, you know, it's a decent date movie, I would say. You know, like I said, a lot of the boo scares and jump scares worked on my girlfriend, so, you know, hey, why not? But overall, yeah, really nothing special, nothing that you haven't seen before, a decent sort of time waster, a good matinee, or definitely, you know, a rental once it comes out. I think the whole spook show or spook house kind of thing is really, you know, at this point, you know, we've kind of been there and done that, and you know, it seems like the movies now are just more or less ripping off, you know, Paranormal Activity or Insidious, the more sort of, you know, the more successful sort of, you know, spook house movies. But yeah, Dark Skies, not a bad movie, just not a really great movie. Just one of those, you know, decent time wasters, a few good moments, but really nothing that you haven't seen before. I would recommend it as a matinee, or you can definitely wait for DVD or Blu-ray. But yeah, I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it about a 6.5. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on Dark Skies. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, take it easy. Peace.